This is Chris Tyson. We're out here today at Harris Chevrolet. We're gonna do. We already did our initial test drive the other day. You can find that on YouTube by checking Harris Chevrolet. But Mr. Brian Ivel just helped us out here. Got myself and Tyler Lipa all set up with the dealer plate. This is the back end of the Cruze base model. And give you a quick little tour of the car. The best features of that style are the front. Got that Chevy, that new Chevy styling, carried it through to the front. Beautiful front end. So we're gonna hop in here and we're gonna take a little spin here in the base LS.
Use that 6-way driver's seat there, get it all situated.
There you go. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm here today with Tyler Lipa. Tyler is actually from Bloomington, Indiana, and Elkhart. He drove down from Elkhart today to take a little spin. I'm gonna have Tyler hold on to this real quick here while I get safety first. Seatbelt on. Safety first. But Tyler does some blogging at autobird.com, right?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Autobird blog if you're on Twitter, autobird.com. So they do a lot of different car stuff. Tyler's actually adjusting the six-way manual seat. So even though it's not a higher end model with the automatic seat, you can still get 6-way adjustment. So we're gonna,
which is nice, and it's quite a German touch.
yeah, exactly. There's Tyler's VW Jetta right next to us. So his basis off of the Cruze is going to be that Jetta. So any Jetta fans out there, any Volkswagen fans, any European fans, we got a European driver here going to check out the Cruze. So this will be a good honest test against that little Volkswagen Jetta over there.
I'd say they'd be pretty good competitors, especially with Volkswagen going to lowering the price point for the Jetta for this year. Really cheapen it up and try to compete with Civics and things like that.
Sure, they're
really good.
Absolutely, this is kind of going to be what everybody's going to be going towards now. Now this one has the automatic transmission with the tap shifter, so it's going to be about $1,000 more than the complete base model. So it has we've added the automatic. Yeah, wherever either way. So we've added the automatic, which is about $1,000 option, and we've added the hand controls, and we've added the Bluetooth and the USB audio option. So this is pretty much a base model, just with a couple of features you would probably expect in a new car these days. Tyler's going to throw it over into the tap shift mode.
Yeah, it's not too bad for an automatic. I mean, going from driving a manual for the last 2.5 years, it doesn't exactly mimic it, but it's not too bad.
And that's kind of almost all the Chevy models actually now have the paddle shift on the steering wheel. This one's got the tap shift down here on the column, but it's a little more natural personally for somebody that's especially used to driving a stick shift. So
yeah, it's nice when you need the option to want to control what you're doing. You go out into you want an automatic for the ease of everyday driving, but if you want to go out and do some curvy roads, it's nice to have.
There you go. Have a little bit of fun still with your automatic. Got the XM there right on the dash, kind of carrying along all of the new Chevy styling with the radio. And the best part that I enjoy about the car so far, and I'll ask Tyler here in a second what he thinks, is all your controls are right here in the center. The door locks are right here. Everything's accessible within hand reach. If you are manual, it's real close right there. So all of your features are right here, and they also kind of draw your eye in. I don't know if you can tell here, we got this nice swooping two-tone interior. It kind of pulls yourself right in there. Great style to it. So what do you think about the instrument panel?
I think it's a great layout. I think it's nice that you've got all your your temperature controls and things are right here at knee level for me. You can, since you've got such adjustability in the seat, you can really customize it to where you're really comfortable and don't have to look to control everything. And it's nice that you can get to everything without having to reach down here or reach farther away from your body.
Very good, very good. So far we haven't gone very far. We've gone kind of slow, but what do you think about the handling of the vehicle? What's the initial impressions?
It feels good. The steering wheel's really nice. They've kind of gone with a sportier steering wheel with a, it's got, for how I drive, it's perfect. Since it's a little higher, you've got a little bit more tactility where the thumbs are. But feels good, feels very weight, but it dry steers really nice, which is a complaint from my car, which is pretty much the heaviest thing to turn at slow speeds. But it's also nice that it has good feel, being an electronically mounted rack steering. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Very cool. What do you? The other thing that we've seen is they do have a little different dash setup than on the instrument panel than a lot of the other Chevy vehicles. It's a little sportier look, a little younger styling. What do you think about that?
Oh, it's perfect. I'm always a big fan of the tach and the speedometer, and that's it. You know, if you need more gauges, you can customize or whatever that you want to do. But I really like just having the two basics, because really when you're driving, that's all you need to pay attention to. And especially if you're going to drive fast, or but yeah, I am very impressed though with it.
We're going back here a little bit quicker now, a little more open road. So
I'm really happy to see that it has a 6-speed automatic and not a 4. At this price point, most cars have a 4, maybe a 5-speed automatic, which really helps in gas mileage, and also helps you have a little more sporty experience even when you get the automatic.
Some good feedback here for said Tyler's very knowledgeable in cars, is very up on everything as far as eco models of vehicles, the gas mileage, some of the smaller, more compact vehicles. So it's always good to get feedback from somebody that has knowledge in that segment, since this car is really Chevy's kind of main jump, and really kind of what they're harkening back to get into this compact segment in a big way. So the Cobalt's been a very good seller. Still have quite a few of them, and still have people that are really happy with the styling and the vehicle. But the Chevy Cruze is going to be the next step up for sure. I don't know if you hear that engine revving a little bit. It's got a little bit of kick, even though this is the low end model.
It's good. It's very revvy, especially because it's a small displacement 4-cylinder. It feels good. I mean, it's got a good sound. It's typical of most 4-cylinders, where they're pretty quiet at low RPMs, and then they get a little shouty at higher RPMs.
Yeah, you could probably pick that up on the video as well. When it got revving, it got a little tuner car sounding, for lack of a better phrase to use. So,
which is nice. And usually they're a little rattly, especially this one's got an aluminum block, I think, so they can get a little noisy.
Well, the engine it does get a little noisy there at that high rev. The one thing that I've noticed a lot about it, and what they really trumped up about the vehicle, is the fit and finish on this thing is great. It's fall day, there's a little bit of breeze outside, but you can't really hear a whole lot of the outside. It feels like you're in a higher end car, at least from an outside noise standpoint.
Oh, I think it's excellent. The amount of fit and finish. I mean, you've got the door seams and such that are, really tight. You've only got maybe a centimeter or so of gap in that. That's impressive for a car at this price point. 10 years ago, the only thing you would have got that had that anything was a Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, and that's definitely what it's going to be going to. And you're going to be able to afford at this, $18,500 for this vehicle, or even at the higher end of this lower model, you're going to get all the side airbags, and you're going to get all the features that you wouldn't be able to find unless you had a $40,000 vehicle. So it's good for the consumer. All the troubles the automakers have been having recently have really helped the consumer get a lot more features and a lot more vehicle for a lot lower price. So
I think overall it's a great deal. You've got a car that offers much more than you'd get, say, from a Nissan or Toyota, even, cars that compete in this price point of the Corolla, and you really don't get that much, nor that good of an engineered car compared to this.
Yeah, so far so good. We've been out on a couple test drives. Most of the sales guys have had it out. We've had a couple customers come in and check it out, and so far lots of good things. Also, you got to have the cool feature. You got to have the switchblade key. Can't go wrong with the switchblade key. So for all you young females out there, you can use that to protect yourself at night. So got to have the cool feature as well. When you got the cool sporty style, you got to have a cool sporty key. So,
and then also if you're a guy, you get the girls who want to play with your key because they're like, oh my god, it's so cool.
There you go. So all you high school boys and young college kids out there, you want to pick up all the girls, right there's the key. Literally and figuratively. Well, we're at about 10 minutes. If you made it this far, God bless you. We're just trying to give you some insights from somebody that's a compact car lover, from somebody that has a lot of knowledge about cars, and taking his first ride out here in one of the beautiful Chevy Cruze. So thanks for following along with Tyler and I in our my second ride, Tyler's first in the Cruze, and feel free to come on by here, Chevrolet. We've almost got this one sold from what I hear, and we have some more coming any day now. Can't wait to. I know Tyler's excited about the Eco model, so we're gonna have lots more coming from the Chevy Cruze down the line. And make sure and check us out online at hairchevy.com. Follow us on Twitter at hairchevy, or search for us on Facebook at Hair Chevrolet and find out more about the Cruze or any one of the other Chevy models.